Hey, what's up, you guys? Thank you so much for hanging out with me as we go ahead and take a look into Buffy the Vampire Slayer. This is season number 2, episode number 2, called Some Assembly Required. So, previous episode, you guys, we were just pretty much getting started with the new season, just seeing how, everybody's been doing, considering what we've seen in the last episode of the very first season with Buffy defeating the Master. In the previous episode, we were dealing with everybody coming back. I believe it was summer break that they were on, and everything seemed cool. Everything seemed chilled, but Buffy came back just a little bit on edge. And I felt like throughout the whole entire first episode of the second season so far, Buffy gave me vibes of being a bit paranoid. All it totally makes sense, considering what she dealt with in the last season. I would totally understand. Plus, she did die in the last season as well. Thankfully, she was brought back to life. But yeah, I think for most part in the last episode, she was definitely paranoid with everything that was going on, and it was very cool to be able to see a different side of Buffy as far as like more like intense when it came to battles. She was looking very intense, ladies and gentlemen. And I think by the end of that last episode, everything is like pretty good. Everything is like smooth and calm. And I think everything should be back to normal, ladies and gentlemen. But if you didn't see the last episode, definitely go ahead and check that last one out. I think you guys will definitely like what you see there. But anyways, thank you guys once again for tuning in. If you are a fan of Buffy the Vampire Slayer, please feel free to leave us a like, comment, subscribe. Check us out on our Patreon if you guys want some early and unedited episodes. Anyways, this is Buffy the Vampire Slayer, and here we go.
By the way, behold my success.
I am not jealous.
You're not jealous. What, vampires don't get jealous?
See? Whenever we fight, you always bring up the vampire.
Well, I didn't come here to fight.
You sure about that?
Oh, right, I did.
I was about to say. That works.
Boy, I guess we never realized how much you like that chair.
I was just working on
Your pickup lines?
For Miss Castle? I think that's her name, Miss Castle, right?
manner of speaking, yes.
Then if you wouldn't mind a little Jean and Rod.
Right.
So this chairwoman, we are talking Miss Calendar, right?
Miss Calendar. I said Castle, right? I meant Miss Calendar.
Miss Calendar is reasonably dulcet.
That's who I meant. I
especially for someone in
apologize.
your age bracket. She already knows that you're a school librarian, so you don't have to worry about
Private collection.
Eric.
Yeah, right.
Coming through?
Oh, I'm beating you up
Sorry.
after you said that.
Sorry to
You
interrupt,
creep.
Willow, but it's the bat signal. Okay, sure.
Wait, what? You're a vampire?
I'm probably the only girl in school who has the coroner's office.
Nah, he can't be a vampire. It's daytime and he's out.
Sorry to interrupt your little
flesh.
I wish she could be part of the crew, Cordelia. That would be kind of cool.
Flesh of the living.
Yeah, I knew that. But did you see the look on her face?
I couldn't believe Dudley.
Big time. All the girls were crazy for him.
And he broke Cordy's heart? Most possibly proving its existence.
He died. Rock
Oh,
climbing or something, he fell.
dang.
Lousy. Or Chris.
Ever since then, Chris has been real quiet.
Army of zombies thing. Take your pick, really. Right then, go on.
Well, the zombies sound easier to
closer.
defeat than the demons,
Static
so...
much? Move over.
Better hope nobody's in your car. But you guys know, shows and TV... Movies and TV shows do that. He's gone. What the... What was that about?
Angel,
I thought you were taking the night off.
I was, but something came up.
Cordelia told me the truth.
that's got to be a first.
Burn my clothes.
You have to go? Aw, too bad. Keep in touch. Bye-bye.
I don't want to go alone.
Angel?
I'm still fragile.
Don't worry though, Buffy. It ain't like that. I
How
seen
about
her
that?
eyes.
I always pegged him as a one-woman vampire.
Must be a clip of her son, the one that died.
stand in my...
So am I.
Wait, they're next on the list? Because they're supposedly... It's because of the way they look?
Any sign of our suspects?
Not yet.
Speaking of love,
Uh-oh.
We're talking about the reanimation of dead tissue.
do I deconstruct your segues?
Hey,
Oh, yes. Hello.
still no sign of our mad doctors?
Not yet.
Oh, corpses, yes. Evil.
Analyze it.
Personalize it?
But does Miss Calendar, though?
Ask her to bless your laptop.
Does she feel something for Giles?
Oh, don't.
Best of luck.
Grab a bite to eat on the way if you like. How do you feel about Mexican? Good. Okay. And then whatever it is you want to tell me, you can just tell me then.
Miss Calendar, did Buffy talk to you?
Tonight, then.
I'm convinced Buffy spoke to her.
That went well,
That went very well.
I think.
Way to go, Giles.
I still don't get how Chris could do it. I mean, arresting the cell deterioration is one thing, but...
Hello.
Me, little brother. I wouldn't be alone.
Oh, what in the world? I'd have been like, dude, what the hell is happening?
Bonnie's perfect. And if we harvest ahead tonight, she'll be ready by sunrise.
When you... This one.
Watch it be Buffy. Or Willow.
A man of taste.
Oh, that was not who I was expecting.
Ah, girl.
He would have been 19 next week.
Man, the way he looked like he was about 30. He looked so old. The actor they had playing him. That's probably the makeup though that made him look like that.
In here. Is something wrong?
I'm here to save you. Oh, I thought he was gonna save her.
Joy, Lisa, where's Cordelia?
Cordelia.
Let's go scare you up a date.
When you think about it, that's all this guy wants. It's so like, ugh, so weird.
He's gonna pick up where you left off.
He's not gonna go to the football game, is he? No way. Yo, is this zombie brother Daryl, right? Yeah, okay. I was gonna say, if he ends up on the field with his old uniform, how cheesy that would have been. I mean, what happened to him does suck though. You know, dying off of a rock climbing thing.
Scream all you want. We're in an abandoned building. Okay, that's enough.
I'm about to say, I wouldn't want to hear that all the time.
You were always good to me. Always noticed me. But I ignored you.
Oh, you're dead, dude. You're
Dara, listen. I know what you're doing, okay? Your brother sent me to stop you.
Do that. My brother loves me.
Get Cordelia!
the way she said it. She was like, Sander. All right, Sander. Quick thinking, dude.
Crazy, like a 241-year-old being jealous of a high school junior.
That's crazy. I was just thinking about his age. I was like, how old is he?
Maybe it bothers me a little.
I don't love Xander.
Yeah, but he's in your life.
I can walk you home.
Wherever home is for him. I don't even know where his house is or where he stays. All right, ladies and gentlemen, that was our episode for today, season number 2, episode number 2, Buffy the Vampire Slayer. To me, this episode was just okay. I'm gonna be honest with you guys. I still enjoyed it, don't get me wrong, but I thought story-wise, it was just all right. We're not technically following, but this kid, Daryl, who is a zombie technically, was brought back to life, I believe, by his brother. I'm pretty positive that he came back from it because of his younger brother Chris. But if I'm wrong, correct me. You guys are awesome with doing that. Anyways, he is brought back to life, and his brother promises him a zombie girlfriend. That literally was what this was, okay? Going into what we were going into, right? And after we were finding out what we were finding out, I assumed that we were going to be dealing with a potential army of zombies, right? I thought we were going to get like some crazy ass battle where it's going to be Buffy against, let's maybe like 20 zombies. I won't say like a whole army of zombies, but like 20 zombies, enough where Buffy could clearly be outnumbered, right? Like that was what I was getting like my mindset for going into this episode, and after hearing what we were getting ourselves into. But when we started to see actually what was happening, I'm like, huh? Like, I'm like, okay, this is fine. This is a cool, fun episode. But like, I felt like story wise, it was just like, okay. It was just whatever. I felt like this was like a filler type of episode. I'm gonna be honest with you guys. This felt like a filler episode where they just threw one at us like, hey, here you go. Hopefully you like it. Which, by the way, I do like it. It was just, I don't feel like this really helped us advance anything, to be honest with you guys. Like, honestly. But there were certain things that was happening in this episode that was worthy of, pointing out. And very quickly is Miss Calendar and Giles. Awesome. I did not know or think that Miss Calendar had some kind of feelings for Giles, but obviously, based off the way this episode towards the end and how it was going, it definitely looks like Miss Calendar is definitely into Giles. So that was very cool to see that there could be some potential there. Another thing that I would definitely like to see is Cordelia. I would like to see Cordelia join our crew. Why? Because I feel like she's seen enough, you guys. I feel like she's seen enough. She knows enough about what's really been going on here. I think she definitely. I don't know if she would help us, but I think that she deserves to be with us. And the reason why is because, well, I don't even know if she necessarily deserves to be with us, but she knows a lot of information, a lot of information that not a lot of people know about. You know what I'm saying? And you would think, right? You would totally think that, considering how many times Cordelia's been saved by either Buffy or Sander or whoever it is, that she would definitely be like, you know what? I respect you guys. I thank you guys. I'm going to hang out with you guys. Screw trying to be popular. You know what I mean? I would love to see that happen. I don't think that would happen because of how Cordelia is, but I think that the days of her picking on Buffy and Sander and Willow and them, it has to stop. At this point, it has to stop. This is got by far like the third, maybe second time where they saved her, and they saved her from, death. Like 100% she was going to die. You know what I mean? So hopefully moving forward, we can see a different attitude with Cordelia. Hopefully she could show some more gratitude towards Buffy and her friends. I think that she definitely does need to switch things up just a little bit, Is there anything else? I honestly don't think there really is anything else. Like I said, the story kind of was like, whatever. You know what I mean? It wasn't like terrible or anything. I just thought that they could have probably it could have been a better one, to be honest with you guys. Not that it was bad. I just felt like the story was just very, okay, here you go. Hopefully you like it. You know what I mean? Hopefully what I'm saying makes sense. But if not, it's all right. I totally get it. But anyways, you guys, that's just about it. I hope you guys enjoyed this episode. I know I did. Moving forward, I can't really tell you what I think is going to happen because, like I said, I don't think this episode really gave us that much other than just a fun episode to enjoy and watch together. But that's all right. We'll definitely be back, you guys. Can't wait to watch the next episode and see what we're getting ourselves into. So thank you guys once again for tuning in, and I will see you guys on the next episode of Buffy the Vampire Slayer.